said, وَدْعُ إِلَى سَبِيلِ رَبِّكَ وَلَا تَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. Call people to the way of your Lord and do not be from the polytheists. Brothers and sisters, if we will not invite people to the way of Islam or to the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will replace us with some others who would do. My last point, brothers and sisters, is a successful caller. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Islam says, in the Quran says, there is no compulsion to convert people to Islam. You cannot impose your belief on anybody. Islam, brothers and sisters, is spread in the most population Muslim countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, and Africa, and others, through the contact between native people and Muslim travelers, merchants, who brought with them not only goods, but also values of Islam. Values of our religion, honesty and generosity. I look at the life of Rasulullah ﷺ and his companions, reveal some of the conditions that must be there for anyone who is trying to do da'wah. And we're going to talk about a little bit about how can you be a successful caller. First, consistency and actions corresponding to words. This is something very important, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu lima taquluna ma la taf'alun. Oh, you believe, why you say that which you don't do? It's an evil thing in the sight of Allah that you say that you do not do. The second, brother and sister, is a knowledge about Islam. You have to have the proper knowledge about Islam. The third, trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seek His support. The willingness to sacrifice time and money and self-pride for God. Also, you have to be patient and steadfast. You have to have tolerance and moderation and forgiveness and soft-heartedness. You have to be generous and have good manners. You have to have also skills of communications and cooperation with others working in a da'wah. You have to adopt good manners, and you have to make Islam relevant to people. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما. وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه الطيبين الطاهرين وبعد. Two other issues, brothers and sisters, we have to focus on, and those two things that when we give da'wah, our main concern should be to make sure that Allah's message reaches people in a clear, proper and convincing way, so that they are targeted according to their level of understanding, according to their level of the background and culture. Our sincere aim and focus should be to deliver da'wah with wisdom and good manners. We should not be concerned with the results of our efforts, because this is something in the hands of Allah, and guidance comes from Allah. The second thing, brothers and sisters, is inviting people to Islam should be deeply and strongly rooted in compassion. That motivates behind it has to be love of people and concern that they follow the truth and be saved from the disbelief and its evil consequences. And this was beautifully summarized by a companion. His name was Rabi'i ibn Amir. Rabi'i ibn Amir, when the king of Persia asked him why the Muslims came to Persia, Rabi'i told the king that Allah has sent us with His message to mankind, so that we release whoever desires from the worship of people to the worship of the Lord of people, from the injustice of man-made religion to the justice of Islam, the religion of Allah, from the struggling of this world to the disburden and the grace of the hereafter. Brothers and sisters, those are some tips that every one of us should adopt in order to be a successful caller and to make da'wah to people. The most important thing is how to make the religion of Islam relevant to the land that we live in. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا انصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم ارحم المسلمين والمسلمات المؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم وأقم الصلاة.